I can't. There, brush it. Brush it. Me with my makeup. My paper! It flew away. Hello my beautiful babes, what is up? It's Brandi. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this futuristic cyborg look specifically for Halloween. I am obsessed with it. It is perfect if you are in a pinch for a last minute Halloween, party or something. It's simple, but it's definitely badass. So if you guys are interested in how I created this look, then please keep on watching. To start off this look, I'm going to use my beautiful bling brushes to apply my makeup. I already primed and set my eyes, and the first palette I'm going to be dipping into is the JSC Orgy palette. I'm going to dip into the shade right over here, which is called Top. Applying that on in E24. I'm going to place this all over my crease and slightly wing it out. Next, I'm going to mix the shades Craving Chocolate and Money Shot. Taking that on an E22 brush, I'm going to focus this on the lower half of the crease, and again, wing it out as well. And then I'm just going to go back in with that E24 to blend those two shades together. So then I'm going to take the shade Silk Robe and apply that on another E22. I'm going to use this to buff out the edges of the crease, but mainly focus it on that brow bone. I'm just going to take my Magic Star concealer as well as my E16 and my E26 brush and use these to do a wing cut crease. Now that that's done, I'm going to mix the shade Silk Robe and Gender Fluid together. Applying that on an E25, I'm going to place this all over the lid where we just put the concealer. I don't know if I want to leave the top like this, so until I decide what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna leave it like this for the moment, and we're gonna move on to the lower lash line. I'm just gonna take that E22 that we used from before with the shades Craving Chocolate and Money Shot and place that on the outer half of my lower lash line. So now I'm just going to mix the shade Gender Fluid and Top together on another E22. And I'm going to use this in the inner half of the lower lash line. And then slowly use it to blend out the edges of the outer corners of the lower lash line as well. You know what? I think I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna dip into the ColourPop So Jaded palette and grab this shade. It's called Diamond. I'm gonna grab that on an E7 brush. This is a shade you could definitely use with your finger. Probably would work so much better, but I'm just gonna apply that on an E7 and place this all over the lid. Actually, I'm only gonna take it about a quarter of the way. Now I'm just gonna dip into my Conspiracy palette and take the shade Ranch. Grabbing that on an E26, I'm going to use this to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. I just quickly hopped off camera, finished a couple of things as you guys can obviously see. Now I just simply added the Raw Beauty Kristi X Colourpop liner in the shade Woodsy in my waterline. For the liner, I used the Dragon Beauty Dragon Wing liquid eyeliner in the shade Blackout. It's not really that noticeable. Struggled there for a second. I almost said noticeable. I don't know. Noticeable. Just bear with me. But anyway, it's barely noticeable, but she is there. For my lips, I am wearing the JSC lip liner in the shade Weirdo, and then I use the Dragon Beauty Dragon Glass liquid matte lipstick in the shade Blackmail, and then of course to top that off, I use the JSC the gloss in the shade Heaven's Gate. For my lashes, I am wearing the Lunar Beauty lashes in the style Nova. Holy cow. I need to wear these more often. They are so gorgeous. Like, okay, I just had to see what this wig looks like before the face paint and everything. Like, holy crap, I am in love with this. And this only being like a $20-something Amazon wig. She's not that bad. She isn't. I just could go on about this wig for days, but we're not going to. We're gonna take it off and we're gonna get into the face paint. Obviously, if you guys just wanted to finish the look as is, I would simply dip into my mini orgy palette and grab the shade Champagne Drip to highlight the brow bone. But since I still have some work to do with the face paint, I can't highlight my brow bone or do any highlight yet. So, as always, for face paint, I'm going to be dipping into my Mehron makeup palette. This is the, I forgot, was it the 30 count palette. I'm going to be dipping into their makeup brushes as well. Which one? I don't know yet. I got my little spray bottle ready, and I think we are good to go. The first shade that I'm going to be dipping into is the light blue all the way down here. So beautiful. Matches the hair. I'm just going to grab that on an AQ812 brush. There's no turning back. My goodness. Alright, goodbye to the sexy look. I'm going to start off by doing a line underneath my eye. Just like that. Ooh, she's a little crooked. She's a little crooked. It's okay. I can fix that. I'm just going to now carefully, slowly take the 812 brush to do a line across my face and basically drag it all the way across. So now I'm going to use that same brush in the same color and start by making a line by my chin. From here, from the top, I'm going to go around my mouth and stop it about like halfway. This is where most of the action is going on. I'm going to start off by drawing a simple line straight across, probably starting from about like right over here by my eye. Not too close by my eye, but like probably right around there. This is as straight as I can get this. It's not horrible. I don't know, maybe it could be a bit better. Anyway, I'm going to now start doing another curve almost like this, right under my eye. Whew. I'm going to start off with a small one. Take that line probably to about a quarter of the way of my eye. So now I'm just gonna do a little line like that. And then I'm gonna do another just like this, but make it a little bit longer. Then a little circle as best as I can without... No, okay, that's dry. That's all I need is to mess this up. Oh my gosh, I would cry my eyes out. Slowly begin to now do some lines on the top. I'm gonna start from the middle. Once that's done, I'm going around my eyebrows. So kind of like what we did down here. And I'm just going to take it about to the arch of my brow. And then I'm just going to go back in, brighten it up, and just make it thicker. Next, I'm going to create another line right over here. Take it a little bit below the line we just made. From up on top. Oh my goodness. Oh, my hands are starting to shake now more than ever. With this, I'm going to take it all the way down to the circle. Obviously, it's not going to touch the circle, but I'm going to take it pretty close. Add another little circle right above this line. Personally, I would have put the circle a little bit closer, but she's already there. It's not that big of a deal. It is what it is. Last but not least, I'm gonna add two more lines over here. I'm gonna add one coming from the scalp, and then I'm gonna do another one just down farther, but I'm gonna have it connect to this. Last but not least is the final detailing within the neck. Okay, almost there, guys. So I'm gonna start off with a line just a little bit more inward than the one from my chin. I'm gonna take it up. Like that. Then we're gonna go across. So now I'm just gonna start another but in the middle. Now that this is here, I'm just gonna drag it out a little bit farther. Extend this line right here. Drag it out to my left. And then back down. Alright, I just gotta do one. Sadie, you opened my door. I gotta do one more line, and I'm just gonna place it right over here. Alright guys, so this is the final look with the wig and everything. Now, I did add some white paint just to highlight sporadically on the blue with the 811 brush. I didn't add too much, just so that it was easier to blend. You honestly can barely tell. I also took this line and extended it onto the eyelid just a bit, and then I took the champagne drip and the gagging from the Mini Orgy palette and used it to highlight. Very little, nothing too crazy. I didn't want it to actually get on the paint itself. And then, as I said before, I did take the champagne drip and used it to highlight the brow bone. I thought I was obsessed with this look before, plain with the wig, and I was. But now that this look is completed as a whole, I am obsessed with this. It's so simple, but she's sexy as hell. But yeah, you guys, that's basically it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, as well as hitting the notification bell. As always, every product used today will be linked down below in the description box. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.